sometimes, especially from my perspective, I record something, especially when it's like, music. I usually, want to hear it the next day. It could happen, hour, 2 hours later, and I have a fresh perspective on it. Instead of just, rehearsing, recording, and it's like, all right, it sounds like this, it sounds like that. It's like I hear sometimes later when it's out of my mind. I'm like, well, it's not that really good. It's like, oh, is it? Oh, that's actually yes, actually that's why I liked it. And this is, this is another. It's probably not, not too, crazy, beautiful and great, but the line goes, she says again, soon as these words touch, and it says, she says again, he's writing again, it's me, the man, the one with sympathy for a friend, but as soon as these words touch, like I was gonna write, these words touch on this paper, this pad, this composition book, I didn't finish it, but it could go either way as soon as these words touch. And it's just like, wow, oh, wow, I wrote that. I was going to write something like, as soon as I write this, I'm here, this book, that corny. So it just, it's about perspective, and, your self-perspective, how, like I write stuff like, poetry, verses, this and that. Sometimes I write stories, very few though. I journal a lot. I haven't journaled in a while. I journaled like a day, 2 days ago for like, and I missed like a week, and before that was months. Like I just, I haven't been doing that, and I miss it. But once you go through your journal, you're writing, everyday journal, you're like, well, I wrote it like that, and I know how I meant it. It just, when you're writing it, and even if you reread it, you kind of understand it because you write it. But when you give it some time, you just, you have a different perspective view on it. So it's just a random thing that I call myself, doing and catching myself on it. I don't rewatch my YouTube videos about vlog videos like this one. I'm not gonna rewatch that, Maybe, like year, 2 years go by, and like, someone says, oh, that video, which rarely happens. I'm like, oh, okay, well, I said it like this, I should have said it like that, but that was kind of good. It's like, I don't even have time for that. It's like, it's not my thing. But, especially with music, I have this one melody, and it's like, I kind of recorded it. It was not on iVlog.tv. It was on iVlog. It wasn't anywhere. It was just on my laptop, and it was like, it was kind of good, but in reality, it was really better when I hear it right here than my mic could pick up, And sometimes I could really hit that note, but it's like, I still haven't got it. Maybe it didn't happen. I'm just imagining. I mean, I'm crazy after all. I'm making shit up. I'm lying. I mean, I'm kidding. But there it is. Let me see if I can get it right now. That's really it. Except it's not the same kind of, That doesn't sound good. It was gonna be like, I know somebody, come. I'm slipping with the chords, It's like my thumb work is in a to probably sound like not an amateur, homie. Right? We don't want to know you. A little slower. But it is that, it's like it slipped. I took my finger work is up to par. And the ending, it's just, you know, me messing around and stuff, but. Still slip it. You know, it has to be really low, soft, and then at the end come back with a heartbeat, like, you know,